Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I think this is going to be kind of a fun video for you guys. I have an old mower, an old Honda mower. It's an HRT 216. I bought it maybe 12 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, secondhand on Craigslist for a couple $100. It's done great. We used it for 10 years at the old house. We're using it here. The time has come for me to figure out what I'm gonna do with the blade. You know, I've kept the maintenance up on it. I've changed the oil at least once every 5 years. That's good. Before I get rid of it, let's say, you know, I know it's about time to get rid of the thing, but I wanna see what would happen if I took it and I extreme sharpened it. So I put it on the old Ken Onion work sharp back here. I have a grinder, this Harbor Freight job there that I'm gonna take off. It has some pretty big dings in it. There's not gonna be a whole lot of life left in this thing after I sharpen it this one last time. At the same time, I just went to the store and I bought some brand new blades for this mower. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna compare the cut to see if a razor sharp lawnmower blade actually makes a difference, or if it really doesn't make any difference at all and a new blade is just as good and no problem. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna have some fun with this one. I hope you guys enjoy this. Maybe on a mower it doesn't make any difference. Maybe you get the perfect cut, and you guys who are like, you know, all about your yard and making the perfect cut on the grass, maybe that's the way to go. I have no idea. We're gonna see what happens. So hope you enjoy it. Follow along, we're gonna have some fun. This is the razor sharp blade right here. So looks like it's missing, still missing a lot of grass, but the cut is pretty clean. Kind of cuts it on an angle. Fairly clean cut. Let's go over to the new blade. Okay, so notice that there's little hairs sticking up on the top. But the overall cut is better. It does leave these little strands sticking up. Okay, so what was the result? What did we learn from this little exercise? These are the old blades with the razor sharp edge on them. I took them off, you saw in the test. What I left on the mower and finished out the whole job with was the brand new blades, okay? Now, there's a caveat, okay? So here's the thing. These blades right here that I sharpened up and I got them razor sharp, especially the bottom one. I mean, it's still, even after that, a couple of cuts, a couple of passes there, it's still razor sharp here. And I mean, it's like you actually don't want to get cut with this. This is sharper than I've ever seen a lawnmower blade. Okay, it's almost mirror polished, maybe not quite. Okay, it's not quite mirror polished, but has a nice convex edge and everything. What did we learn though? Well, I put these on, and these are the old ones. These I'm gonna assume that these came stock with this mower because the person I bought it from only had it for a couple of years. So the thing is, it actually does cut better. The grass is very crisp where it cuts it off, okay? The thing about this mower over the years, I've noticed, is unless you're mulching with it, it doesn't really pick up grass. It doesn't have a lot of lift, and I think that's the term, vacuum or lift or whatever, to shove the grass in a bag. And what was interesting is that this thing cut really good. The grass mulches down to like next to nothing. It goes in there so good that you don't see it. So I think that these blades actually do help. Now, of course, they're worn down. I don't know what the original, if it really matters to keep the original geometry. You can see they're cut down a lot. I realize that. I was planning on replacing them anyways, but what's interesting is that it does cut the grass off really crisp. Now the new ones that aren't sharpened, they're just sharpened from the factory, which is like, I mean, they're no sharper than the edge on this side. They're just on a wedge shape, right? But the thing is they changed the geometry of the blades, and I think those are the ones that they say they're mulching blades. But I almost wonder if they've kind of made a little bit more lift with it, because it looks like it has a little bit more hook right here on the sides. And I think what happened is, I know they made I looked through the catalog and went online, and I noticed that they made several changes over the years to these blades. I think what happened is people were complaining about not having enough lift to bag the grass. Those blades work better. I think they actually work better. However, the caveat is, when you take a piece of the grass and you look at it really close, and show you in there, and I showed you before, you do see a little strand coming off. It's not as clean as, of course, the razor sharp ones. So what I might end up doing is running that for a while, and then maybe sharpen it. Next time I sharpen it, I'll touch it up. But the thing is those new ones actually work a lot better than these old things. I don't know what the deal is, but to me, they work fine, especially when you're bagging the grass. They actually work better. So to be honest with you, I don't think it really makes a whole lot of difference, spending the time to get something like this razor sharp. It was fun to try it, I had to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. I don't know what you're gonna get out of it, but if you're really thinking about putting a polished edge on your lawnmower blade, start with a blade that you really like, that does pretty good, and you just need to maybe touch it up a little bit just to get that really clean cut. And then just keep that edge maintained. I don't think it's gonna make a difference if you get it, hair shaving sharp. But hey, it was really fun to try. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one.